We are counting down to Oscar. The 93rd Annual Academy Awards airs this Sunday right here on ABC Columbia. Our Matt Perrin is reviewing every Best Picture nominee. Today's film, The Trial of the Chicago 7.
Well, we made it. Welcome to Day 8, the final day of the Oscars overview. We're counting down all of the Best Picture nominees leading up to the 93rd Annual Academy Awards, airing right here on ABC Columbia this Sunday. I'm going to try to keep this one a little shorter so we have a little more time on the end for wrap-up thoughts on a possible winner. Plus, we reviewed this movie last Monday in the Musing, which is why I saved it for last. But today's nominee is by far one of my favorites, so let's recap Trial of the Chicago 7. At the Democratic Convention in Chicago in 1968, several groups descended on the city to protest the Vietnam War. These included the Moderate Students for a Democratic Society, fronted by Tom Hayden, and the Yippies, led by Abby Hoffman and Jerry Rubin. Violent clashes with the police ensued, but we'll get to that in a minute. The next year, 7 of these men are arraigned by Nixon's new Attorney General, who brings in Richard Schultz to prosecute. Schultz is wary but forced to do it. Among the defendants is also chairman of the Black Panther Party, Bobby Seale, who wasn't even involved in the riots. As the trial begins, we see immediately that it is a tragedy of the judicial system. Judge Hoffman is unfair and already has his mind made up to make things as tough for the defense as possible, which leads to plenty of courtroom tomfoolery and contempts being doled out left and right. We see that Bobby Seale doesn't even have representation, and upon complaining about this, he is even bound and gagged. The rest of the defendants are victims of the system as well. From bug devices to jury tampering to star witnesses not being allowed to testify, nothing is on the up and up in this courtroom. As the movie progresses, we see flashbacks to that summer in Chicago. We see the initial standoff with police leading to brutality to pure outright chaos on several occasions, and we see it all play out on screen. Seeing the carnage adds even more to the unfairness of the trial, and it's amazing to realize that this isn't some fantastical TV courtroom drama. This all happened in real life, and we get to see the low point of the American justice system. Maybe you know the story or maybe you don't, but either way, it's fascinating to see it play out on screen. So, once again, let's keep this wrap-up short. Why was it nominated? Well, because once again, we get to see the corruption that existed in the government and judicial system just a handful of decades ago. Sorkin's method of storytelling really sucks you in, and the actors leave you wanting more. It's impossible to single out just one of these performances. Everyone gave it their all in order to do justice to this story of injustice. In fact, Sacha Baron Cohen paused his production of Borat just so he could do this movie. It blows you away that even though you're watching a movie, it's not a fictional John Grisham story, but something that really happened. One of my favorite of the group, and you should definitely see it. Now on to the award. This year is frustrating because I predicted correctly for the last 4 years, and I think that streak is about to end. It's because I just can't single one out. Will this one win? It could, but I think there's too much crossover between it and Judas and the Black Messiah, which I think also deserves the award. 5 of the other films deal with social issues, but if you pick a winner from those, are you saying that senior financial troubles are more important than Alzheimer's awareness or violence towards women? Personally, among those, I think The Father has the most creative method of storytelling. Minari is gorgeous and deep, but I don't think the Academy will go with back-to-back Korean-themed winners. If I was going to make a prediction, I think the Academy will take the easy way out. By that, I mean they are either going to give Nomadland the Golden Globe and Oscar sweep, or they'll choose Mank, which is the one that stands out as different and has that period feel that the Academy loves. If they want to go with diversity, though, they'll pick Trial of the Chicago 7 over Judas and the Black Messiah, even though personally I would reverse those. Sorry for the wishy-washiness, but like I said, it's a hard year. This has been your Oscars overview. Enjoy the awards show on Sunday.